Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am your host, Thomas Anglero, and let me ask you a question. Are you thinking the same way? Are you behaving the same way you did prior to COVID, prior to the lockdown in March of 2020? Let me tell you a story. I was outside today going for a walk, and I saw something. It's been happening for a while, but today I actually paid attention to it. As women were approaching me, it was okay for them to stare at me, but the second my eyes raised up, because I could sense somebody's looking at me, and I looked at them, they turned away. No eye contact. They may believe that there's something in their eye, that the window in that building and the curtain was much more interesting than anybody approaching them, on and on and on. And this is the same behavior that I've seen people do prior to COVID. And these people walking down the street acting the same way. Listen to me. The last thing you need right now is to avoid people. Are you behaving the same way you did prior to COVID? Right now, all of us are locked down. We're still locked down, no matter what country you're in. You're locked down. Some are worse. You're not even allowed to leave your apartment or house where you get fined 500 euros or some $1,000. So aren't you desperate to meet with people, talk to people, have people see you, or you see people? But yet when you walk down the street, you're behaving exactly the same way you behaved before the lockdown? Are you stupid? Are you thinking the same way? Are you behaving the same way? We're not in the same world. What do you need? You need people to see you, don't you? You need people to appreciate you, don't you? You're excited to see people, aren't you? But when you walk down the street, you by default are behaving, walking, moving your body, your neck and your eyes all the same way as if everything is normal. It's not normal. You're not normal. You're not balanced. No one's balanced during this time period. So what the hell are you doing? Do you see my point? I see men who are looking at women. If women don't look back, they need some sort of validation. Ladies and gentlemen, we all need to understand that we all need each other. Let's give each other a break. And let's just be a lot nicer to each other. Why don't you just look at people when you walk down the street? Seriously. And even smile. I challenge everybody out there. All of you. You're all locked up. Give people what you need. A little eye contact. A little smile. Because the thing is, and this is the most important point I'm trying to get to, is that this is the greatest opportunity you've ever had to explode your life, your happiness, your career, your income, ever. This is bigger than the .com days. Because all the society has been put into like a garbage can, and it sucks. But we're about to come out of this thing. But we're not going to come out in the same place we were before. It is the way history it is. Life is this way because we need to define the word history because it means it's in the past and we can never go back to it. That's the way it is. If I hold my breath for 5 seconds, I'm never going to capture those 5 seconds before. It's history. So let's write some history before it happens. Everyone needs you to be alive, to be energetic, needs you to be lit up. This is your greatest excuse to say, you know what? I'm tired of who I was. I'm tired of who I am today. In 2021, it just started, and I'm already tired of who I am. And that's fine. There's the epiphany. That's fine. Because now that we're going to come out of this damn crisis, and whatever the world comes out, who are you when you come out? Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you to be that person who walks down the street and avoids eye contact with everybody, doesn't say hi to anybody? How much does it cost you to say hi to people when you walk to by them? Do you, at the end of the day, can you actually recall how many people said hi to? You know, when I was living in the United States, and then it was down in any place south of Maryland, I think it was, on the East Coast, you have to say hi to people when you walk down the street. And I thought it was beautiful. As you go further east and further north, of course, you get the New York attitude where it doesn't matter really. It's nothing personal. You said hi, people say hi back to you. But down south, you got to say hi. Let's everybody act like we're down south. Everybody say hi. Everybody needs a hi. Who are you now that we're coming out of COVID? Who do you want to be? It's like graduation day. Who do you want to be? Have you spent time? And this is the point of this podcast today, this episode. Have you spent time on thinking about, now that we're about to come out of COVID, who do you want to be now? Who do you want the world to experience now? What does your voice sound like? How erect is your spine? How broad are your shoulders? How confident is your gaze? How dignified and assured is your voice? Do you see my point? Who are you now? This is your greatest moment you've had in your lifetime and in all lifetimes. You read the newspapers, they're talking about the Great Reset, and they're right. But the Great Reset is a reset on a personal level. You right now, you could be like a caterpillar that crawls into this cocoon. And as we come out of this crisis, you are the caterpillar crawling out of the cocoon and emerging as this butterfly. Describe to me your butterfly. That's the image I want you to have. You're about to become out of your cocoon and you're about to be a butterfly. Who are you? What are we looking at? What are we experiencing? See, many people are just going to stay in the cocoon. Even when you come out of this and COVID is over, they're going to stay in the cocoon because they're too scared. They'll keep on wearing masks. They'll keep on talking about fear. They'll keep on saying, well, there's going to be another COVID and all that. Me, I'm already out of the cocoon. Right? I'm on my third set of wings. And that's the attitude. And there's a lot about attitude. Who are you? What kind of beautiful butterfly are you? How high do you soar? What sound do your wings make? What echoes do you leave behind? Think about that. Who are you, little butterfly? Who are you now? And who are you going to be as COVID comes to an end? This is your greatest gift and your greatest moment. Spend time thinking about that. What am I doing now? But really what I want to do tomorrow. Because tomorrow's coming and tomorrow's huge. And the thing is, the majority of people aren't going to do anything. So this moments you take of thinking, these minutes and these days and these weeks that are coming up that you're going to spend thinking are the biggest moments of your life. Because you can change everything. Do you understand? Go forth and spread beauty and light. See yourself as this caterpillar emerging from the cocoon slowly, one wing at a time. Who are you now that COVID is coming to an end? What do I see when I see you? What do I hear when I hear you speak? What do I feel when I just walk by you? And as we walk by each other, I turn back and I go, what was that? This is that moment for you. Got it? I'm your biggest fan. I know you got this. I know you're excited about this. You might be a little nervous about it, but this is that moment. This is huge. This is a reset. So every time you hear the media pump out the word reset, you say, yeah, this is my reset, baby. This is my moment. 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, Get it? Got it? Good. I love you. This is Thomas Anglero, your biggest fan. Fly, little caterpillar. Fly. Fly strong. Until next time. Thank you for listening to that episode. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website at anglero.com, and you can also subscribe to the newsletter, or you can find me anywhere on social media with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you very soon.